All right, happy witching hour, y'all. I didn't want anybody to worry because I actually linked this channel to my other channel with all of the drama that was going on yesterday. And I probably shouldn't have done it because these people were just looking for attention. But I wanted to let you guys know that, yes, me and my family are very, very safe and protected. I think that there are quite a few racist people on this website, and I think that they have a lot of problems. A lot. Okay, the few racist people that are on here. So they're constantly trying to prove that, black women are not protected and da 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 da, and we don't have anywhere to turn, and, we should just go and, I guess, I don't know, but um somebody had put up a video and said, did Jamila curse her? No, I didn't curse her. She's cursed. Absolutely. Cursed people do desperate things like that. That's what cursed people do. But Jamila ain't responsible for it. Um, whatever is wrong with it's, to me, it seems like there's some people that are not dealing with reality, is what I truly believe. And I believe that it is partially mental illness, but I think that, like any and everybody, I think that it's obvious that there are, um, especially these people, evidently, these three people or four people that were sitting there, like literally thinking that it was cool to terrorize a woman in her home. Those people can never make me not feel safe in my home. So, and it's definitely jealousy over some basic stuff. I'm not responsible for their torment, and really nobody else is. You know, if you're on a platform where people are roasting each other and people are constantly telling you, you ain't got shit, or you're a failure, you're a bum, you're a loser. It's kind of like you just have to deal with it. And I think that it's getting very, very difficult for some of them to deal with whatever is happening in their lives. And, it is very sad. It is when people um, become that desperate. And I told you that it's always been blatant terrorism, and it's turned into something worse. So, but no, me and my family are safe. I don't feel no way about it. I've been sitting here working. To be honest with y'all, I actually do a lot of readings lately, as well as readings for my company. And I'm not concerned, worried, fearful at all. And I think that that was the play, that was the move. You know, I do, however, believe that um, I think that these people can't handle the internet. I think that they cannot handle the environment that they have chosen to be in. You know, those are the choices that those people made with their lives. So why not deal with it? And obviously they can't. Obviously they can't handle people talking about them. So then log off. That's what needs to happen. Log off. But no, I wanted to answer the question for a vlogger on here named Jackie. The problem is that these people can't face their own demons. Every single time things are happening in these people's lives, they think that I'm the one cursing them. I don't have anything to do with that. These people were evidently, their bloodline must be cursed. Evidently, it has nothing to do with me. So I'm not responsible. That's why I'm not worried about it. And yeah, innocent people get killed all the time because of ignorant people like that. Do I feel that it's going to happen to Jamila? Hell no. And it was really, really insulting to my spirits. I got to tell you, it was really, really insulting to my spirits. My address has been out there for a while. I'm going to continue to live in my house, happy and free in a peaceful environment. My son plays outside. I have a 9-year-old kid. Everybody responsible for that fear play because it's about fear. But we're not going to live in fear. You're not going to harm anybody over here. Nobody's going to be fighting. There's not going to be any fighting. These people are not going to get their way. It's grown people throwing a temper tantrum, literally, is pretty much what it is. Mad and angry at me for something that someone else did. If you can't handle that sector, get out of it. They're very embarrassed about the fact that some documents got dropped on them. I'm not responsible for that. Okay. And I think it's time for them to just turn it in, just let it go. Whenever you're literally that ruthless to where you're going to threaten someone. Okay. The spiritual business is not for you. It's not. So this person claims that they were at my house yesterday. And this person claimed that just because she may have had the ability to drive to my house, that meant that I wasn't protected. So I guess as a Black woman, I'm supposed to feel fearful or fear my life over that. And it is about racism. It is. Trust me. Trust me, it is. It's all driven by racism. And people feeling as though, as a Black woman, I'm supposed to just sit here and be bullied, harassed, and not say anything or defend myself. I'm supposed to just let people run scams on my company. So y'all already know right off the bat, you can't deal with people like that. How you going to hire a practitioner that's on their way to jail? How you gonna hire a practitioner that has that much bad karma? So, and it ain't she was out driving around acting crazy saying that my karma is bad. No, she was projecting. I'm in my home, not thinking about her. You're out driving around saying that this is my karma. No, that's not the way that works. And it's really, really time to stop talking about the spirits and start talking about, well, some people just need mental help. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that can't handle the pressure of that sector. Their feelings get hurt when people talk about them. Not Jamila's problem. Not Jamila's problem that you decided to become involved with that. I've had to deal with that sector for the past several years. Not once have I ever even thought about buying a gun and going and threatening somebody. Right? That and this person has already threatened at least 3 people. Has nothing to do with what we're doing, has nothing to do with spirit. Yeah, if I wasn't protected, then you would have came in here and oh Lord, have mercy on her soul. So honestly, the infernal flame inside of me is burning because these people know how much I love my family and how much I love my children and how much I love my life. I love my children more than I love my own life. So, of course, there is a serious hunger inside of me. And I'm going to direct it and channel it into my spiritual workings. I'm not going to sit up here and, be in that lowered frequency. That's pretty much what they want. I'd say that it's time. And that little stunt was not the result of anybody's witchcraft. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was another little stunt throwing a temper tantrum. That's pretty much what it was. I'm going to throw a temper tantrum because Jamila won't let me scam in her name. Pretty much what it was, a temper tantrum. So, I'd say that, obviously, if somebody's doing that, there needs to be some jail time in their future. And that's pretty much what needs to happen. Okay. And, I just don't know what to tell people. You give people advice. This very same person, I gave her the correct spiritual advice. I told her, I said, you need to remove a generational curse off of you. Has nothing to do with Jamila. I don't have anything to do with that. The same issues that she's been having her whole life, she had before me. I didn't give birth to her. Those are not my children. And this is the problem. Evidently, either, I don't know, spiritual problems is their problem. I know that if you truly love and value yourself, you're not driving around threatening people. It's absolutely ridiculous. they are in an environment where that behavior is being enabled. Okay, if somebody was telling them the truth, they would say, you should really be embarrassed. You should really be embarrassed by what you did. But instead, they're being encouraged, oh, yeah, do that, do that, do that, because there's no love there. If there was somebody there that loved them, they would say, hey, I don't think that that's a good idea for you to do that. I don't think it's a good idea at all. I mean, just saying, what is that? What is that going to do? And literally did it just so that they could cause me to fear being in my home. Uh, um, no, I'm not. I'm not going to be looking over my shoulder. I'm going to be out walking around my property like I do all the time. It's not, you're not changing anything with that. Okay. And I think it's ridiculous. And, so it's, I am really not your enemy. You are your enemy. You are your enemy, hon. Because you don't know how to take your situation and make it better. You're trying to take your information. Well, you know what the thing of it is, here's what I don't want to happen. And like, cuz I was talking to somebody about this last night. And honestly, I did respond because I wanted people to know that I was okay. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to get ghosted. People be wondering what's going on. Um, but I don't want this to get too much attention because it was done to get attention. And it's definitely getting the wrong kind of attention because this will be brought to the attention of the police. I want this person locked up. Okay, they need to be locked up, but I don't want to make my channel about this ignorant stuff. I really honestly don't because I'm not worried at all. I'm pretty sure that there's probably a dozen people, probably a bunch of people that want to get me killed or something. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, welcome to the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the way people like that function and operate. So I just don't want my channel to be about that. I don't want even the whole day. I'm not going to keep talking about this. It's really, to me, it's nothing to talk about. But I think it's go to jail and let's move on. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I got the link to the video that was uploaded, and then I also took my own raw video footage while it was live. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I just think it's pure unadulterated jealousy. Is what I think it is. I think it's pure unadulterated jealousy. That's all it is to it. People jealous. I'm pretty sure that they're. I mean, I know that while the show was being done, I had tons of other things to do. To me, it's a show, but it's also a problem because you were literally trying to terrorize me in my own home. You know what I'm saying? And that is a problem. And people will do anything for clout. I think that that's pretty much what it's for. But what do you think that that's going to bring you some kind of respect? I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't. Well, I know that I don't respect people like that, especially when it comes to me. eh, You know, especially when it comes to me. And I get the fear. You know what I'm saying? There's an apparent fear, for you to want to fight, but you're brandishing a gun. So you obviously know you can't win a physical battle with me. So with a person like that, even if I were willing to fight, and I'm not willing to fight nobody. I'm a grown woman. I ain't about to, like, if I have to, I'll fight you. But what am I supposed to do? I whoop you. I whoop your ass, and then you pull out your gun and shoot me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a desperate person, and that's crazy. Think about it. This is social media. You're willing to throw your life away over social media. That, to me, that's very, very sad. And I think it's also, wanting attention, wanting views, and then asking for donations. I was like, is this um really and saying that, oh, send me some money for some bail money. Well, I mean, when you think about it, I don't think that a judge would give you bail. Just saying. So here's what I could tell. Is something on that person. That's the problem. That person got something on them and they can't get it off of them. And then told me that your spirits ain't shit and da 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 da. But my spirits was able to get whatever that was off of you before. Whatever it is that's on you, it must be back on you. Whatever it was. So anybody that's doing it, that means that they pretty much have something on them that has nothing to do with me. Somebody definitely doing some work on that person. Somebody want that person gone. And they probably feel the same way about me, but I can tell you with 1000% certainty that ain't shit gonna happen to me. And that's not talking shit. That's just keeping it real. And I thought it was extremely disrespectful. I have been talking about the ancestors a lot the past few days because of Sam Hain. They probably assume that I'm talking about all of the African ancestors. So it's basically saying you black people ain't shit. Basically, is what they're saying. Basically, in a nutshell. And it's just extremely disrespectful. So, I don't see good things happening for this person. I don't. I don't see good things coming to that person at all. And racism is really, really lame. It's lame. Okay, we in the South, there's hell, it's black people racist against other blacks in the South. We're in the South here. And that's pretty much what it is. It's about me being a black woman. Pretty much. Now, when a lot of black people think about it, I'm not even gonna get into all of that because I just think that it's ignorance. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's so dumb. Then it's a lot of things that I could say. I could say so much right now. I could say I want this person dead. I could say this person gonna die. I could say how dare you even threaten to put my children in danger. I could say a lot because they don't want black people to care about themselves. They don't want us to value ourselves. It's a lot that I could say. And I can tell you exactly what's on her. It ain't on me. I believe it's one of them intranquil spirits that's on that person. And it has nothing to do with me. I refuse to take responsibility for what someone else did. I'm not going to do it. And I'm definitely not going to be no damn sacrifice just because this person don't know how to take a spiritual bath and clear themselves. Nah, I don't think so. I can tell you that in the 45 years that I've lived, I've had people put all kind of shit on me. Not once in my life have I ever behaved that way. Not once. So all respect, there should be no respect given to those people from this moment on. I want people's eyes to be wide open. Do not respect or give those people credit for anything that they did. Do not. They should not be given credit for that. In fact, they should be admonished, disrespected, rotten tomatoes thrown at them, and everybody in the community needs to put them in jail. Because if they get away with doing something like that to me, then they're going to think that they can get away with doing it to everybody. So, it stops with me is where it has to stop. Total disregard for life. And I don't have firearms in my house because I have children. Okay. And I don't plan on getting one either. I have faith in my spirits. I don't plan on getting one. It's just one of those things about me. Maybe later on I'll have a shotgun or something. I don't know. I don't have guns in my house. I don't like guns. I think they're stupid. I think it's weak. I think guns is weak. I think that guns are necessary if you're dealing with an animal attacking you. But I think for you to bring a gun around children or women, that is disgusting and it is not tolerated. should never be, it should be zero tolerance. Okay. Not only that, it needs to be taken off of YouTube. People doing things like that should not be on YouTube. It's disgusting. And you know how many people get shot and killed in social media every single day? And these people are ha ha laughing and kiki and ha ha. Are you kidding me? So anyway, I gotta get up in 5 hours. I gotta go, you guys. Yeah, no respect given whatsoever. I don't respect you for that. You may have other fools that respect that crap. I don't. You know why? Because you need to let the punishment fit the crime. Not one time have I ever threatened to first of all, I ain't never showed up at nobody's house. I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't operate that way. Okay. And I just would like to see, these particular people go to prison. Because we all know that once I get a brick and mortar store put up, the jealousy will get 1000% real. And it's sad. It's very sad for you to be that jealous, that hateful. So yeah, definitely there's some stuff on them people. Definitely. But my spirits are gonna protect me. Okay. Right. Yeah, I am. I am definitely. But it really pissed me off as well as my spirits for them to try to act like, oh, you ain't shit. Your spirits ain't shit. And I'm sitting up here thinking, you are a complete violation. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete, oh, let me get that picture off of there. Complete violation. Okay, is what I can tell you. Of themselves too. They, to me, they made a fool of themselves. That didn't look good to me. I don't understand these people's mentality. Yeah, well, um, I know that she'll go to jail, and I think that that's what she's begging for. I think that when people start doing things like that, I think that that's what they want. It's like, yeah, um, yeah, because if you're in jail, you don't have to worry about paying bills. You don't have to worry about the pressures of society. You can go to jail and chill out for a while. So that's exactly where this person needs to go. And people that are encouraging that, wake up. Okay, that was absolutely disgusting because we all know she's not going to do anything to me. I can assure you of that. Okay, because honestly, if she was big and bad, she would actually deal with some of the people that are an actual threat to her. And nobody should let her get away with that. Nobody. Because I'm the least, I am the least aggressor. I'm not the aggressor in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? So basically it's like I'm going to do something crazy to somebody that I know that can't defend themselves in that manner as far as with a gun. I know they can't defend themselves, and that means that you're going to get respect from everybody else for doing that to someone like me. Are you kidding me? And it's not going to be the last time that they pull it, because they're not going to stop going in on them. They tried to use me as an example, right? But it's not going to stop whatever pain that they're in, because they experience evidently real pain from the things that are being said to them in that sector. See, for me, I don't care about what people think. I do my thing, I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sensitive to words like that. I'm really not. Some people are. They are very, very sensitive to the things that are being said to them. So that's not going to stop whatever pain that they're going through. I believe that they thought that it would, but the shows, the attacks, the people making videos about them, that's going to continue. So what is going to be your solution for that? What are you going to do? What how do you move on with your life? You know what I'm saying? I guess it's too late. That was the most ridiculous display of ignorance that I've ever seen in my life. And it will not go unpunished. It will not. And I think you can get up to 10 years in prison for just making a terroristic threat to somebody. You can get up to 10 years in prison. And I'm not responsible if you want to throw your life away like that. And yeah, my spirits are going to protect me from you actually shooting at my house. That I like I have never, we're beyond, all of the class stuff. Does this person have any class? Well, we all know that she doesn't. Obviously, like that was one of the most shameful things that could have ever been done. So, but I feel safe. Okay, just to let y'all know. So we're gonna move on to the next subject but in the morning it will get reported. Um, and then we'll just go from there. So, but otherwise I feel safe and protected. I still love my ancestors. I still and I just think that people go too far. You go that far because you're trying to prove something and you make yourself look stupid. Pretty much is what, in my humble opinion, is what they did. And that's been the whole consensus of all of their behavior. That's been what they've been doing. Let's talk about her to prove that her spells don't work. Let's talk about her in a means to where, and it's kind of like, well, you know, you're the one that's wasting your life because you're not gaining anything at all by talking about me. And that's what I pointed out, and that's what hurt. And the truth does hurt. All this, the past 2 years, talking about me, and there was nothing to gain. And there was nothing gained. Okay, where in reality, let me tell you something. If somebody is able to say something to you in social media and you actually start threatening them with a gun, I feel like they won. Even though you may have the gun in your hand, you're not going to use it on me. You lost that battle when you start to do illegal things to people. You lost that battle. Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna press charges. Absolutely. I'm definitely gonna press charges. Um, but it's just the point that that people would do that in social media, and for grown men to be okay with it. Like, there's no way as a grown person that somebody can say something to me and my feelings be that damn hurt. I just can't do it. But then again, I'm in a different situation than those people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And I think that it was encouraged. I think it was encouraged, and peer pressure must be something else. Right, and saying, "Oh, I'm still over there. I'm still in Stone Mountain," and da 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 da. And it's like, girl, just go home. Like, it's too late now. It is. It's too late. I would feel lame if I took everything, because basically that's what that was. I'm gonna tell y'all this before I go. It was a year or two of all of the negativity, all of the negativity. Right, exactly, Heather. All of the negativity, all of the negative things that have been said to these people, all of it, which I was never responsible for. I didn't tell her to go over to that sector. I told her not to. If you make a decision as a grown woman, that's on you, right? But everything that was said to them that they hate, they decided to take all of that anger and try to dump it on to me. And that's what irritates me, because you had a choice. You could have logged off. And this dude has been sitting up here forcing this person that obviously has mental problems to sit there and not only listen to the crap, but record it and then play it back. All of the negative things that these people have been saying to her, she's forced to record it and then play it back. And then so that people can make even more of a mockery. And not only that, he's putting laugh tracks with it. Basic and so this man, who obviously is not a good man for her, obviously, is doing all of this stuff to her, and she comes to me with it. I didn't set her up with him. And if you ask me, I feel that he basically is an accessory to it. He's basically like, I've been dealing with that sector for like 7 years. I'm unbreakable. It's not gonna ever drive me nuts. He done set up here, and that sector has driven this woman crazy. It's driven her nuts. Everybody can't handle that sector. So, yeah. And especially after the warnings and watching what happens in that sector, and you're going to go over to that sector and then come back to me, somebody that's sitting here, literally all I'm doing is working and taking care of my family, and you think that my spirits are going to let you harm innocent people? No, ain't gonna happen. So, anyway, all right, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay cool, and I'll see y'all later. But don't worry. Like, I don't want nobody to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm good. Yeah, that was it. It was ridiculous, but I'm good. So, All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Blessings.